Dave just wanted nachos. He was a simple man, a flannel shirt wearing, IPA sipping, dad joke making kind of guy. He didn't ask for much in life: a good snack, a quiet evening, and a properly sized parking spot for his pickup truck. But on this fateful Thursday night, Dave walked into the Gilded Lily Social Hall, lured by a flyer that said, "Bingo plus beer equals bliss," and a poorly photoshopped Pilsner with googly eyes. What the flyer did not specify was that the bingo would be called by Madame Lavish Latouche, a 6'4" glitter-drenched drag queen in a sequined gown shaped like a disco ball, and a voice that could peel paint off the walls and your soul. The moment Dave stepped inside, he knew something was off. The room was filled with shrieking laughter, rhinestones, and a suspicious amount of feather boas. A man in booty shorts tried to balance a tray of Jell-O shots on a hoverboard. Dave blinked. The crowd blinked back, one lash at a time. "Fresh meat!" someone howled. A spotlight hit him. Madame Lavish appeared beside him like a Vegas ghost. "Darling," she purred, dragging the word out like it owed her rent. "Are you here for the chaos or just the condiments?" I came for the bingo," said Dave, voice cracking like a junior high sax solo. "Oh, sweetie," said Lavish, patting his shoulder with a hand bejeweled enough to disrupt satellite signals. "You've come to the right place. But here we don't just play bingo, we feel bingo." Before Dave could ask what that meant, a card and a pink glitter dauber were shoved into his hands. The dauber sparkled ominously. It smelled faintly of regret and cotton candy vodka. "Let's get you a name, sugar dumpling," Lavish declared, dragging him up to the stage. "Can't have you yelling bingo as whatever beige name was given to you." Someone in the back yelled, "Call him Debbie Disaster!" The crowd roared. Dave was now Debbie Disaster. He took a seat at the front table between a silver fox named Terry with an I and a non-binary firecracker who introduced themselves as Vapora, Spirit of the Vape. Both were sipping suspiciously magenta drinks called Twink Juice and daubing their cards like it was a contact sport. The game began. "B55, like the bra size of my dreams," Vapora shrieked. Terry with an eye downed a Twink Juice and dabbed his card with the intensity of a Vegas slotting machine addict. Debbie blinked at his card. "Do I, daub this?" Vapora patted his hand. "Yes, but only if you want to win, and if you do win, you have to spin the wheel of destiny." "What's on the wheel?" "Varying levels of public humiliation and free drinks," said Terry, applying lip gloss with the precision of a heart surgeon. 2 rounds later, Debbie Disaster had no idea what was happening, but was having the time of his utterly confused life. He'd won a dance-off, lost a boa duel, and received unsolicited but heartfelt life advice from a queen named Tanqueray Supreme, who told him, "Your flannel is giving sad lumberjack vibes. Consider chambray." Then, against all odds, Debbie Disaster won. A hush fell. Madame Lavish squinted. "We have a bingo, ladies, gentlemen, and genderly gifted. Get up here, Debbie." The crowd howled. Dave stumbled to the stage. Lavish spun the wheel of destiny with a flourish that generated its own wind. It landed on lip sync for a shot. Terry, with an eye, whooped. Vapora fainted dramatically onto the table. Madame Lavish handed him a feather boa, a shot of something dangerous, and queued up Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance with Somebody. Debbie paused for half a second, and then he went for it. He lip-synced with the raw, chaotic energy of a man who hadn't danced since his cousin's wedding in 2009. His hips did things hips should not do. His shirt came halfway off. At one point, he moonwalked into a portable fog machine. The crowd lost their minds. Someone threw a dollar bill. Vapora wept openly. Madame Lavish clutched her chest like she'd just witnessed drag divinity. When the music ended, Dave stood panting, covered in sweat and a deep sense of accomplishment. Madame Lavish leaned in, misty-eyed, and said, "You started the night as Dave, but honey, tonight you leave as Debbie Disaster, Queen of B-55. The crowd cheered. Terry ordered another round. Vapora lit a ceremonial vape. And Dave, holding his glittery dauber like a scepter, screaming out loud, "I still want nachos!"